Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome back to the 321 Sports Dome. The sun-soaked shores of Abu Dhabi has been home to day number 1 of the 2026 Crucible, the Qualifiers. Alongside me, I have Jeremy Austin and Brian Friend, and we are going to take a little look back at what has unfolded and all of the results so far. Starting with our women, it is Astrid Tind from Denmark who finds herself in top spot. Jamie Simmonds narrowly missing out, though tied on points. Siria Meha rounds out the top 3 with other notable names of Emily DeRoy, Jessie Smith in the top 10. Taylor Howe just misses out in the top 15, but she still will advance to tomorrow. We've got Mia Hesketh in 20th, who was once upon a time living on these shores. And our final page of athletes there. Everyone with a good day of competition behind them.
Our gentlemen moving forward as well. We had an exciting day of competition. And the big guns, they didn't disappoint. Roman Khrennikov leading the charge in that first place position. Kalyan Souza was exceptional right across all 3 disciplines. And Luka Đukić with the fastest run for our top 40, finishing off in 3rd. Yellow Hosta sitting down in 17th position, but we know he's going to do very well tomorrow morning in the swim. Daniel Abungu, we'll get to him shortly for the Masters division. And Victor Munter, a late charge coming into the Crucible qualifiers, finishing in 32nd and moving forward into our 2nd day of competition. Jack Chapman leading off page number 4. For our men, very good deadlift to start the day. And our final page of results, and plenty of athletes, 84 in total, but only the top 40 making their way to the Crucible Finals.
That's exactly right, Jeremy. It was tough competition out there, but it wasn't just tough competition for those athletes. Internally, there was also a Masters competition going on as well. Brian, can you explain more?
Yeah, and on day 1, the Masters were actually competing for 2 separate things. They have their own competition, which just consisted of those 3 tests, and the prize purse was right before them, 10,000, 7,000, 4,000 if you could land in the top 3. Secondarily, they were also competing against the open division field, and for a select few Masters that were good enough, they also get to advance to tomorrow and compete to potentially earn more money.
Amazing stuff. Let's take a little look at how those Masters leaderboards did shake out in the end. It is Jessie Gubbins from the USA who's going to take home that $10,000 prize pot, which is absolutely wild to say. Paola Pisoni and Jen James also walking away with a few extra pennies in their pockets.
And likewise for the men as well. And that man I did mention before, Daniel Abungu, leading things off. 17 points, and the points spread right across our top 10. There's only 8 points separating them, but Ben Davies in 2nd, 1 point back, and Aaron James just getting that tie break against Ahmed Iyad on 19 points, but a very tight competition for our Masters. And again, that prize money coming their way.
Honestly, just how awesome is it that they've been given a platform to take home legitimate money for what, 15 minutes worth of work?
Pretty sweet deal.
Pretty sweet deal indeed. And we are going to see some of them tomorrow, Brian. But we have an entire structural change when it comes to the point system. What is it?
Absolutely. You saw the depth of the field, particularly on the men's side today, and across the 3 different workouts, the deadlift, the dip, and the run, you were scored on a low point system. So if you won any one of those things, 1 point, with the best possible score being 3 points on day 1 of competition. When we take a look at the leaderboards for tomorrow, a couple things will have changed. First of all, if you didn't make it into the qualifying positions, which is 40 for men, and it's 32 for women when you remove the athletes that didn't meet the minimum work requirement, all other scores are removed, and those remaining athletes are rescored on a 100-point scoring system, with the run now counting double. So the best possible score to start day 2 is 400 points.
Let's take a little look at the leaderboard for the women as we head into day 2 of competition. It is Astrid Tind still holding top spot out of Denmark. Rounding out your top 5, Jamie Simmonds, Blanova, Jessie Smith, and Meha. all women you're going to have to keep your eyes on as we head into day 2 of competition. Evie Hollis, local lass, is leading the second page. Also very excited to see Sarah Thompson back up and amongst it after having to spend some time on the sidelines following injury, Jeremy.
For sure, and some few changes in the men's leaderboard as well. And we've got some winners and some losers. One of the big winners is Ben Fowler, jumping from 8th into 4th position. And a change from Luka Đukić and Kalyan Souza swapping places. Roman's still maintaining that top position. 355 points leading into our second day, our Crucible Finals. And how much more of a change are we going to see from our men come day number 2?
Well, an exciting day 1 of competition qualifiers, but the real work, it gets started tomorrow, doesn't it, gents? You can join us live on the Crucible YouTube to follow all of the action. We are starting in the swimming pool. But from us here in the 321 Dome, it's bye for now.